You're watching Explore Tulsa.
I started out sewing. Sewing was my absolute passion since I was a little girl. And I got a degree at college in home economics. And my home economics teacher was probably the biggest influence on me as far as what I wanted to do as a career. But I never knew that I would use home economics every day of my life. And I always wanted to be a teacher, but it really didn't work out to be a school teacher because I had a sewing business for 12 years. Sewing was really, really hard for me. It was hard on my body, and it was a struggle. So I started taking cooking classes. And while I was doing that, I got a job with Tulsa Neighborhood Networks here in Tulsa and started teaching underprivileged children how to cook. At the same time, I was going to the Madonna House downtown and teaching those women how to cook. I did that for about 6 years, once a month. But during all that time, I was taking classes here in Tulsa. And I went through a professional chef program at the Savory Chef, which is no longer in business. But they really helped change my life. I was there for about 6 years, and I was taking all of their professional classes and then also teaching. Started traveling a lot with my husband abroad, and I felt like as much as we were traveling, I needed to be learning something while I was there, and as much as I was enjoying cooking, I thought I'm going to try to take cooking lessons everywhere I go, and that's what I did. I will often email a chef in a restaurant and just tell them who I am and say, can I come cook with you for a few hours and just teach me something you make in your restaurant? And I've never been refused. I've been making jewelry and collecting beads for probably 20 years. And so that's another thing I do when I travel, is I look for unique beads and trinkets and even vintage jewelry that was made in that country, and I take it apart and make my own jewelry out of that. And I have one show a year in Tulsa where I present all of it. I have usually around 250 pieces for that show. But I also give a lot of it away. I give it as gifts, and I give the profits from my show to a charity. And in the past, it's always been a charity abroad for microfinance programs, which is something I'm very passionate about. I think I'm a food artist too. After all these years of cooking and working with food and learning around the world from all different people and chefs and non-chefs and home cooks, I'm able to come home and create my own recipes. I share all of my recipes. I teach cooking classes here in Tulsa, and I've done that for 18 years. I teach in my home. I enjoy helping people cook because I know that it's kind of a lost art. Not everyone has the time or the desire to cook, and I understand that. But if I can help make it easier and fun, that's my whole purpose, is to help families enjoy food. I love teaching children how to cook, and young mothers and men. I have lots of men that come and take cooking classes. That's a lot of what I'm doing, is I just like to teach people that may not even have the opportunity to take one of my classes, because it costs a lot of money for me to teach here, and so people pay for that. But I also like to offer it to people that can't afford that, because it's just as important that they learn too. So that's when I like to give back, because I think I have talents, and we are told to give away our talents.